We have 6 contestants live with us in the studio. Only 2 will make it.
I don't know a single person who doesn't like a good underdog story.
Who will be the premier Epic 7 North American talent? It all comes down to this. Hundreds apply, but only 6 finalists arrive to the bright lights of Las Vegas, Nevada.
My name is Divine Faker.
I am Farty.
Hey everybody, my name is Lucent Azure.
Hey everybody, my name is Drop Boy.
Hello everyone, I'm Sue.
Hey guys, I'm Valky.
Welcome to the Orbis Caster Clash.
Anything can happen. We're about to put these contestants through the absolute ringer of everything you need to know and do and execute upon as a broadcast talent.
I'm here to rep every single new player for E7.
I want to make sure that games like Epic 7 are fun and accessible.
I'm looking to get first place in this competition.
Because of my knowledge and my passion for the game, I think I could make a great caster.
I want to be the bridge for the gap between the casual player to a lot of the high-end RTA stuff.
I really just think I kind of feel like I'm an underdog.
Orbis Caster Clash, where we will be crowning 2 talented winners of our casting competition.
I just wanted to see some more personality, especially with the username that you have.
And because you missed half the challenge, I can't give you anything more than half of the score.
Not only is designer a little bit.
Every single one of these 6 here has shown something amazing throughout the entirety of the show and of the contest. Only 2 will make it. 1 will be just close. It is the final cut. Spent at an all-time high. And all 3 of these men on stage right now have showed such incredible skill.
First one to earn that contract to be an official Epic 7 caster, Valky!
I want to win. I 100% want to win, but if the community doesn't choose me, that's as far as I can make it.
The second and final Epic 7 talent to join Valky for the Commander's Cup by Amazon App Store is Divine Faker! Divine Faker and Valky are your official Epic 7 Global Casters. Congratulations once again!
What is up, guys? It is your boy Mashuu.
And it's your friendly neighbor Luka.
And we're back with another stream, a special stream at that.
Ooh.
It is Friday, so thank you guys who are coming out here. Thank you to the raid from Ace Trainer on Twitch, and also all the YouTube frogs out there. Thank you guys as well for coming on now. And yeah, today we're going to be reliving the epic moments from Orbis Caster Clash.
Yeah, I mean, just in case for the new people, what was the Orbis Caster Clash?
Yeah, so we needed 2 casters out here to kind of host, or well, cast obviously, the next 2 Amazon Cups, which is going to be the Commander's Cup and the Conqueror's Cup for that matter. One being tomorrow already.
What, tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Oh, so make sure to come check that out.
Yep. And what we have today is we have the whole cast from OCC here today. Welcome to our lovely guests. Thank you guys for coming on now. If you guys would please introduce yourself, so you can go first and we can go around after that.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Sue. Feel free to call me Pat. I have in the past been a game designer, coach, and competitive player for card games, but most of you guys watching probably now know me as an educational Epic 7 content creator on YouTube.
What's up? I am Fart Pancake. Some of you guys also know me as Fartsy or Teresa. I just chill and stream Epic 7 on Twitch sometimes, but yeah, here I am.
I'm Prop Boy. I'm an editor, YouTuber. A lot of people see my YouTube videos over my Twitch. I'm trying to convert, but my main passion is to be a professional editor in the future and hopefully design something in film production.
Editing is my passion.
Yeah, ahoy y'all, I'm Valky, otherwise known as Uncle Valk, also known as the Shaker of Hands apparently now. And it's been really good to meet up with the crew again, get some food, get some boba in Southern California, and just have a chill time.
Hey, what's up? I'm Lucen Azure. I'm just the everyday, run-of-the-mill dude. I'm just, instead of selling yarn in North Carolina, I decided to come out here and say hey to all my bros again.
Yeah, and I'm Divine Shadow, just normal average guy too, but also an indie game developer, spend 18 hours a day slaving away to make you guys happy, and I'll be hoping to do the same thing tomorrow with the competition.
And yeah, that is all our guests for today who's been here from OCC. And yeah, we're going to be reliving all the things. But first off, Luka, you got a little something for them that they can do?
A little something?
Yep.
Well, for chat, I do have a little something. And if you do exclamation point giveaway, I am giving away some of these awesome little Archie diary packs. And if you haven't seen this before, there is a little like diary, stickers, stationery. Wait, let me see if I can. I'm not gonna take everything out like I did last time, but let's see.
Just dump it out.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Ooh, there's a DN in
Those
there.
stamps.
Yeah, there's what is it? Stickers? I mean, washi tape.
The washi tape, yeah.
Washi tape, pen, stickers, all in here. All in here.
Pretty
So
nice,
make sure
pretty nice.
to fill out that giveaway survey. Okay.
If you guys are trying to rizz up some gamer girls in the community, those are great. I speak from experience.
Oh yeah, definitely high value, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. It is a high value product.
Teach me I trust this guy.
I don't know if
it is extremely high value to enter exclamation point giveaway in the chat right now. Enter said giveaway and give it to whichever gamer girl you're trying to rizz up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that special lady in your life, right?
Exactly.
I don't know about the advice coming from somebody who already has a girlfriend,
Or
but,
just
we'll
work.
talk about
Or
that
just
off stream.
work.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah, it'd be all good.
But yeah, and also for people asking for what the code is, exclamation point code, it is E7X Tensura for this week because we have started our, collab, or next week we're starting the collab.
Yeah, slime collab.
Slime collab. Oh, I can't talk. Okay, but I do want to move into our first segment for our special stream today, and it is to get to know our finalists and winners a little bit better. Just in case, our community is a little curious, I am going to be asking interview questions, and everyone will be answering them. And then we'll move on to the next segment. Sound good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the first question, how did you come up with your IGN or your nickname? And we'll start with Taki.
Yeah, so this came from one of the first games I played a long time ago, and it had a really, really attractive, strong female Valkyrie characters. And ever since then, she was built really different. Not like that. Ooh, oh no, I'm a helpless heroine. What do I do? I was like, wow, that's a strong woman. I'm into that. So ever since then, I've been really into Valkyrie type characters, and ever since then, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna build an online identity around that.
Great game, by the way.
Well, yeah, my name, Lucen Azure. I really wish I had a really, really interesting story to really go with it. Synonym.com. What is another word for bright? Another word for blue. Shazam! And there it is.
I kind of had an evolutionary arc. When you're a child, there's only so far that you can take Super Paper Pizza Man, and there's a time where you have to burn bridges, move on, and become your new self. And so I took Shadow the Hedgehog, and I don't even know where I think Divine was just a cool word.
Divine.
And that became Divine Shadow, yeah. Just slew them together, and then you got what you got, yeah.
But why Divine Faker?
I got Divine Faker because Divine Shadow was taken by someone who wasn't logged in 6 months! And just waiting for that upgrade to the name system. But hey, till then, I am the fake version of myself.
Wait, what was the first name that you had again?
Super Paper Pizza Man.
Super Paper Pizza Man.
Yes.
That's like a little bit of tongue twister.
It was very hard to get on shirts, I'll tell you what.
So for me, I used to play a role-playing game where your name dictated the drops that you got off of bosses in the game, and I wanted to play as optimally as I could, and Sue just happened to be the name that gave that to me. And ever since then, in every community or game, I've used some variation of Sue in it. My current version that you may have noticed from the Caster Clash is just a popular anime girl's name with one extra letter added to it.
Oh.
Yep, Suzumiya. If you guys know the anime, then you know.
You know, you know.
There's several reasons for my name. So first of all, I'm trying to like make it clear that I'm not an e-girl. So I don't want like pizza, not pizza, but like rice bunny,
Something wrong with
angel
pizza?
baby, kawaii something, you know? And like, there's like IGNs that are always taken. So I want something like, you know, that's not easily taken.
Straight up flip.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's going great.
Anyway.
We love you.
IGNs are always taken, so I figure it's not likely someone's just gonna take a Fart Pancakes IGN. And also, like, if I make an online name, I want to make it, you know, not obvious that I'm a girl, because, you know, gender discrimination sucks. So that's kind of like the reason for the identity.
Yeah, my nickname revolves around when I got into puberty at like 15 and my voice started becoming deep and like everybody started looking at me thinking like, oh hey, hi dad. So Prof Boy is like Professor Boy because every time I got something wrong, people would just be like, but 90% of the time, like it was from a game that I could read the skills on, like not everybody would. And people just kept calling me Professor because everybody didn't do this in 2022 except me. I could read. So they just called me the Professor because they thought I could be one. So I'm like, okay, I'll just name myself Professor Boy, and then I just made it shorter. So Prop Boy.
Wow.
Short and sweet. We'll like to see it.
I like some of these origin story names.
I know. It is interesting to see everyone's origin name, right? Should we go ours? No.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Mine was just like my middle name concatenated into like Japanese letters, and like because Mashuu sounds really bad, right? So it's just Mashuu. I'm like, okay, that sounds like an actual name, and that's it. Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, my favorite Vocaloid is Luka Megreen, and my favorite character from Miraculous Ladybug is also Luka. So
okay,
I just went with that name. That's my favorite. So
easy.
Yeah. And our next question.
The more you know, guys.
Yeah. The next question is, tell us your Epic 7 origin story.
Ooh, who wants to go first?
Yeah, who wants to go? Ooh. Okay.
I was held at gunpoint.
Well, you gotta get context.
Elaborate.
So
a classic.
You can see them, but Oldful's typing in the chat. He's the person who got me into E7, and I hate him ever since because E7 has brought me nothing but pain and misery. But at least I get to see you guys. But in terms of pulls and my sanity in RTA, I will find you. But yeah, that's basically how I got into E7. But then I made content on it for fun, and then I'm here now.
That's cool.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say the game title, but I played another gacha before. It starts with, it rhymes with Womaner's Sar.
Yeah.
And
we gotta escort you off the premises now, actually.
I was traumatized from how bad that game was, and then I didn't want to play E7. But eventually, like during COVID, all the homies were playing it, and I felt like kind of like left out. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll give it a try. So then I just played casually, and then ML Crowd came out, and I was like, okay, it's time to take this game seriously.
Wait, but.
And I finally got him last week.
Oh, nice.
After 3 years, I finally got him.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you don't have him on crowd. I was like, oh, actually do now.
Actively trying for 3 years. Finally got him.
See, guys, one day you'll make it. One day.
Okay. Yeah, so me and a lot of my best friends in real life play gacha games together. It's kind of like a thing we do. It's just fun. We've been doing it for years. And a friend of mine, Anthony, had showed me Epic 7 when it was not even out yet in Korea. He showed me Corinne, the little teaser that they had for it. I was like, oh, this character design is cute. It looks just like a character in another gacha that I play. This is definitely something we should keep on our radar. And then about 2 weeks before it came out in global, he showed me Korea's first limited character, which is this girl over here in the statue. And we're like, okay, that's they know what they're doing.
Yeah, if you guys can't
let's try this out. For the Dragon Lady, I'll play your game, and then I just fell in love with the mechanics, and me and my friends, it's just been like a staple of our group ever since.
Like you're holding a national document. You're moving it.
Yeah, so it is Luna in the case
Luna,
of
yes. Luna is the reason we are here. Luna is the reason we play this game. Yeah,
Once you turn French.
No, that's an actual thing. My friends joke. I refer to myself with the royal we a lot. So it's just a mannerism I have. I refer to myself as we.
Yeah. Who wants to go next?
Go for it, man.
While they're trying to adjust the statue.
I mean, it's not the most exciting story, but true to the name, I did start out in Shadow for a long time. My friends were playing the game, and they had gone from like toxic game to toxic game, and they were playing like League for 2 years. I was like, I like myself. I don't completely hate myself. I don't want to do this. But then they got Epic 7, I was just like, well, this can't be worse than League. So I jumped in, I went hard on the 2-week bonuses and all this stuff. I played absolutely out of the game, and then I kind of had like the mini mission of like just hanging around the community and getting to beat random players with stupid tech, which I won't reveal. But that led me here, and it's been a good journey ever since.
Yeah, I'm subjugated to your stupid tech.
Hey, listen, you're learning, Professor.
I didn't learn anything.
Oh,
just pain.
That's a mistake. You should.
We gotta take you back to school, buddy.
You should always be in anything you do in life. You should always be trying to learn. You should always be trying to progress.
If you think you're out of things to learn, I'll take you back to the school of Cleve, buddy.
That's a wrong. You can do better. You can get a better education elsewhere.
No, I love Cleve. I'll say it straight out. I don't care.
And yeah, for my origin story, it is the story of a friend of mine. I don't know if he's going to be in the chat or not. He doesn't really talk much, but yeah, I've known him for about 15 years. And then he just said the oh so magical words of like, oh hey, you like that one game, right? Epic 7 has a combat system just like it. That's a lie. But he got me. He got me into it, and I really genuinely enjoyed all the characters of Epic 7. I liked the gameplay for it, and that was basically what it was. It was just like, oh hey, you like that one game? It's just like it, and he was lying to me. But hey, that's how it is, and I'm happy to be here with it.
What's a best friend for if he's not lying, right?
Oh, exactly. Well, he's technically not lying,
It's
but
his truth.
it's he's omitting.
Hey, but you're
He's
still here,
misrepresenting the facts in order to help you.
Yeah.
You're still here, so they're probably like worth.
Yeah, worth.
Yeah.
Worth.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Better than League?
Yeah.
I don't play.
We don't talk about those kind of games here.
Oh my god. Alright,
Safe
so
space? I'm sorry.
yeah, so for me, when I first started, I was traveling a lot for work, so playing a PC game was not realistic. I was hopping from gotcha game to gotcha game, and my friend was like, "Hey, you should check this one out. This one's got a unique character." And he shows me this lady with a fan, and she blows stuff up, and she gets lots of focus. I'm like, "Whoa, I've never seen that before. That looks really fun." So yeah, and he's like, yeah, her banner is up right now. You should download the game. I'm like, okay, but it's like late, right? I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and we're gonna do it. So he shows me on a Tuesday night. On Wednesday night, I come back home from work. I cook and eat dinner, right? I download the game and I'm like, strange. Where's that fan lady? I see this Apple guy.
Oh no!
So I missed the banner by 1 day, and it took me another year and 3 months to get her.
Apple Man.
Yeah.
So
Green Bologna.
You also joined in the pursuit of waifu. Okay, got it. Noted.
So I play the game. I hop from game to game, right? But then I notice, hey, this game has a competitive ladder for arena, and then as I climb that and I reach top 100 there, I'm like, okay, I kind of get what's going on, right? And then they push out RTA, and I'm like, wow, that's another thing to play. And then because I started kind of getting interested into that, I got to meet the greater community, and that I thought was like the real end game.
Yeah.
The real content were the friends we made along the way.
Oh yeah. The journey is important.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the community is what also really got me into being in this game. Moving on, so who is your favorite unit and why? But also, who's your least favorite unit and why?
Who wants to go first?
I'll take it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Sure. Everybody knows if you watch my content, it's Surmi. It's not even close. It's Surmi is my favorite character in this entire game. She just exudes this insane confidence that I wish I had. She just straight up feels like a 90s anime character. If you've watched 90s anime, you probably know exactly which one I'm referencing. As for my least favorite, it's probably every version of Tenebria. If you've read the lore, you know that she does some pretty unspeakable things, reanimates like somebody as a homunculus, brainwashes them, forces them to basically kill people. I just don't like the character's depiction in lore, and pretty much every version of her is super annoying to play against. So, yeah.
My favorite is actually top model Luka.
TML.
Yeah, I really like her design, and she's cute. Her kit is very, flexible to be used in different ways. She's carried me a lot in the early stages of the game. Kind of crazy, I know. My least favorite unit is Shu, because she's a stupid rat.
The devil herself.
Same.
Spin the wheel.
I get a lot
You don't
of
like the
love
rat?
from that unit. Every time she procs, I'm like, my hair is falling out every time this happens.
She only procs if you're on the right side.
Yeah.
No.
And you know she procs on those green
Right
units too.
side.
Yeah, I had
She
a
always procs 'cause I'm
Violet
on the wrong
1v1
side.
her and I lost.
Oh my
Make that make
gosh.
sense.
Make it make sense again. Oh, shoo. I don't even want to relive. Like, I'm just happy that she got a skin so I'm able to use her, because I couldn't before, because I did not like her other design. Personally, I didn't like her other design, it's just what it was. So, tell me, everyone here, are you using the shoe skin?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Exactly.
No.
Did you use her prior?
Yes.
What
I'm poor. I'm free to play. I can't afford things. I'm not a whale.
You're calling all of us whales?
Like,
You're a true
to
a little bit. but-
To be fair, Epic 7 is definitely one of the most generous games because they basically
100%.
give you the skin if you are
100%.
willing to grind for it. If you manage resources properly, you absolutely can get every
Not
skin.
paid
My
out.
account is
Give me
budget.
some.
I'm gonna make it look like it's budget.
No,
Are
seriously.
they giving you some?
No, I own every skin in the game and I've earned it all free. No,
Yeah.
no money spent.
Yeah, for real.
Por favor.
Oh,
some?
you are very new, though. You are very new, yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
have
I
fun
was
getting
there
those
for the shoe
1,000
skin, but I couldn't afford it because I was poor.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
I'm not touching that.
My favorite unit in the game is Pirate Captain Flan.
No.
As I've said earlier, I really like women with kind of like a stronger personality to it. Oh, and these pirate women, right? Usually in games, anime,
Yeah.
right? Online in general, very strong
VTubers?
personality. but-
VTubers?
Yeah. Oh, and they have a tender side sometimes, and I'm all about that.
The hot and the cold
Least
with you, huh?
favorite.
Least favorite. Here's one. Here's a good one. You guys might know this. She goes, "You play your turn." And she goes, "Oh!" And then all your units are blind, and one of your units is sealed. And you're just like, "I guess I'll lose for playing the game."
Out of
The
curiosity,
hoo-ha
is there
procs.
a trainer perhaps that is famous for playing said character?
Yes, there is definitely a trainer. Congrats on the content creator program, by the way, bro. But I hate that unit. Oh my god.
And for those who are watching who don't know who that is.
Who is it?
Archdemon Shadow.
Archdemon Shadow.
There's only one unit that does seal. Come on. They
No.
can...
Archdemon Mercedes, yeah.
I smell living
People
creatures. I smell living creatures.
Hey.
ADS
I
thing.
desire thy.
Beware.
Once you
my
face her,
God.
you'll never want to
You'll-
play her. Oh.
Oh, man. Yeah, my favorite unit is Dingo, 100%.
Dingo.
Dingo. We just, I can't really recall off the top of my head any other units in the game that have a maniacal laugh. I can't recall one immediately off the top of my head, and he's always been there for me. He helped me through Abyss whenever I was a young Abyss player.
All right. Just because I can't clear 92.
Yeah, way back in the day.
We need the let him cook Dingo emote. Someone
Yep,
get on
needs
that.
to happen.
Yeah, we need that.
Or you can have the green Sid, right? Let him cook.
Let him
Don't let him cook.
Don't eat it. But yeah. And least favorite unit, Lua, for obvious reasons.
Sassy, you don't like sassy fan lady?
No,
Who
she's a
would've
terrible
thought?
character.
Who would have thought?
She's got like,
Oh
She's
yeah, I
7%
want to not
ban
play the
rate.
game.
even her lore is terrible.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like I
Yeah.
said, there's a lot of reasons to dislike that character. Character design is not one of them. So, but otherwise, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's just, oh hey, cool. I'm just gonna go first, and just like, hey, you like doing skills? I'm gonna make you not.
You want to play the game?
No.
Oh, don't forget Beguile, because we need Beguile.
Because that needed to exist.
Totally legit.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just let me borrow that for a second.
It's Mulligora.
Going back and forth between
Mullichan.
plushies over here.
I'm sorry I hurt you. Hold on a little bit longer! That is hands down my favorite. That is my favorite line in the game, hands down. Every time it happens, I'm just like, look at this guy. What are you doing here? You're in the wrong universe. You're in the wrong everything. Calm down, buddy.
You
Calm
should let them
down.
know exactly who that is.
That
Our less
is
cultured friends
Sage
out there.
Ball. Sage Ball,
Oh
my
gosh.
favorite unit in the game. He's also funny because I can't say that word. He's very dishonest towards players who are like, yeah, I've got 320 speed on my Ren. You're screwed.
Hate Sage Ball just because back in the day, everyone who's playing old Arena understands how much Sage Ball ruined
that was
my
the team.
feelings about the freaking Arena, trying to rush through it. Oh my god.
I was that guy. I played Crimson Armor, Ruel, Sage Ball, and Silverblade Armor. I was that guy.
You're a bad person.
You're a bad person.
You might not be wrong, because I remember Pancho used to refresh on ladder to just prove a point, to be like, no, this guy is the... Just get
It's
him.
Get him!
Get him!
Yeah. But when it comes to least favorite, there is a little bit of a tie-up between... you can have this back, by the way. I didn't mean to steal it. It's a little bit of a tie-up between... for this distorted world, I will right what is wrong. Meteor Cowrick is just so boring and so bland, and to me, he just because here's my thing: not actually the character. The people who use him are just like.
Are you saying that because
I see you guys.
Oh my god! Are you saying that because
I'm just saying, bro, this guy has a whole kit, and half the time people are bringing him for, like, attack buff, though. I mean, he's a pretty good attack buff. Warhorn attack buff is just the same guy every time.
Oh, he's Mr. Swiss Army Knife.
He was my least favorite.
Before he buffs.
He was my least favorite unit before we got the Savior, Auden herself, coming through. Four forms, and I've never seen any of them since Light came out.
You don't do expeditions, do you?
True.
You actually swap one back and forth? You didn't
No,
figure
no,
out
no,
but it's 2023. You could have had your expedition teams before COVID hit. Like,
Are you saying that?
I'm just saying you said you never saw him. I'm saying Expos, Challenge Abyss, Green Auden was amazing.
Yeah, we have
obviously
some
now
really
we stay
hot
light.
takes out here, but yeah,
Oh, Bianca.
yes,
We're gonna be
for the most part, yeah.
moving on to the next segment, and this is about OCC and you guys competing in OCC. And so for this next segment, I have some clips prepared.
Oh,
And
wonderful!
Special clips. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna show the clip, we're gonna watch it all together, and then we'll have the
like a
player.
family.
I'll kind of give you their feedback on what happened. So let's play the first clip.
Distraught and is looking for anyone's help in recovering the cherished automatic doll. Should you have information, please contact Landy, who is the lead investigator surrounding this case. Up next, top Modical Ludica and designer Lilibit have taken the fashion industry by storm. Not only is designer Lilibit creations making a splash, sometimes a little bit of a big splash, you just saw right there, with the latest in the spring fashion, top model Luca has been embroiled in scandal as she is.
All right, welcome to clip number 1. Main person over here that you saw is actually Divine Faker, but there was a little bit of extra thing back there, in the form of a group of Valky, Prof Boy, and Divine Faker, who screamed.
Babe. All right, when they said distraction, I was thinking like, oh, cameras turning off, lights turning off. Not Yellowstone Park immediately parted like inside that room.
I told you, I come by my place. I get used to this shit real quick.
Yeah. I mean,
But yeah.
you seem so unfazed. You just kept going. It's like,
Yeah,
this
you're
doesn't
like,
even happen.
the smoke is getting in my way, and I'm trying to read out here.
I'm trying to do a job out here. It's the smoke's damn fault for being there.
Well,
Whatever
what are
happens,
your guys'
happens.
thoughts for that clip? Like, in that moment, how'd you guys feel?
I actually flinched, but I was like, stone face, I'm ready. Ooh, got me for a second. Okay, and then all I heard was, ah! And I was like, that's not me, right?
I
Yeah, it makes me.
I truthfully can't go far enough to undersell how much I was able to be stone-faced because I could not see the projector. I'm gonna be real. I'm stubborn. I should have glasses, but I want to look like a loser, so I don't wear them. And I didn't know it. Listen,
I wear glasses.
these are my favorite losers. But like, no.
Choice words afterwards, my guy. You and me
We're doing
afterwards.
this again. All right, look, you got up the ante, $50 this time. But no, like, it is what it is, right? Like, I could barely see, so I could barely be spooked either. Like, I missed everywhere. It didn't hurt my vision.
Exactly, but with the screen for the most part, Prof Boy being the one who squealed there.
Yeah, thank God it didn't show it.
Honestly, even from you at the desk, right? So you have me, Fallout, and Shift holding it at the desk. We're just like, yo, who screamed? At first, I was like, that sounded kind of like Valky, but then it went to the bigger picture afterwards, and I was like, maybe it wasn't. And then afterwards, we got confirmation. But how was that challenge for you guys?
That was a lot of fun, right? So
It was
I
super
thought the craziest part was I think because we like actually hung out beforehand, so we already have this like, you know, inbuilt synergy between us. We kind of have this understanding of how each other's flow goes. So the moment like the three of us were announced to be on the same team, we just like, all right, we're gonna do this. And then also, it just so happens the three of us were, I think, positions 3, 4, and like 6 on the rankings chart, right? So we're like, this is where we're gonna stick together, hold strong, and we're gonna like take over the leaderboard for points.
And we'll see how that ends up turning out. But now moving on, we're gonna show you guys the next clip and next highlight that is ready to go. Here it is.
There's no reason not to. Everyone likes free, everyone likes opportunities, and there's no reason why you shouldn't go for it. So thank you again to the Amazon App Store for having the Commander Cup tournament for everyone to be able to participate in, and also to Twitch for giving us these Twitch drops for free resources for everyone, which everyone likes, that will help you progress in the game.
Yeah.
Free
everything, guys. Free for you. Dude, you get something.
I can afford that. Yeah, I think.
You can afford free. You better can afford free.
I couldn't afford the shoe skin, could I?
Well, that's okay.
That's $0 still. We're still on this?
I know, but Fartsy, so being there, you know, a lot of people, it was like hard to hear, or like they didn't understand kind of the challenge going into it. What was the challenge like?
So for me, I was like super lost during that challenge because, well, first of all, I didn't know what they were talking about when they were saying something, and then shift, something else. And then the whole time I was fixated on, like, what are they talking about with this shift purse? Like, what is this shift thing? And then they're like, okay, are you ready? I was like, yeah, let's go for it. And I was just like, I'm just gonna fake it till I make it. And this whole time I'm like, what was this shift thing going on? And then suddenly the producer's like, okay, you know, your turn now. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, oh, there's a paper. Let me just read this paper. And then I'm like, okay. And then they're like, okay, fill that dead air for 30 seconds. I'm like, okay, what do I say? So I'm just like saying the first thing that comes up in my mind and hope that it makes sense. And they're like, okay, talk about the Twitch drops. So I was like, okay, yeah, everyone likes free, you know, because I'm always talking about that on my stream. Like, you can't go wrong with free, and the reason why I love E7 so much is because it's super free-to-play friendly. Like, you could literally, I play multiple accounts, because it's free, you know? You don't have to spend a single penny on the game, and you can be just as competitive as everyone else. And like,
yeah, hear that, Prof Point?
Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time.
But especially, like, going back to this, it's like, what a lot of people didn't know about the challenge is that the whole time, guys, there's someone speaking to them in their ear. Like, they hear nothing else. They're like, oh crap, something went wrong. Now it's your turn. Can you do this? Can you do this? And they kind of have to improvise during those moments, trying to get those casters. Got that yay going on, you know. But yeah, I mean, so it's really hard, like, to try to figure out, like, oh crap, what am I supposed to do? And 30 seconds ends up feeling like a lifetime.
Yeah.
That was the longest 30 seconds of my life.
I felt like I was getting controlled by
someone. Oh, for you!
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
For you! I'm waiting for them to show the clip where I was just like, I became deer in headlights.
I'm just waiting for them to show the fact that I said thank you like a burrito, like drum chant, like thank you, thank you, for like 10 minutes.
You didn't say it 30 times.
Go ahead.
Wait.
Yeah, I think the one thing that they didn't highlight about that challenge was actually just how much kept in the dark we were.
Oh,
None
yes.
of us got to
Yeah.
hear how each other went, right?
And the paper was upside down,
Yes.
so you couldn't
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
see
you couldn't
it.
see it.
I went first, and I get to see everybody's body language, right?
Yeah.
But then, I knew I was really nervous, and I think all of us, when they were like, yeah, go on for 30 more seconds.
Yeah, right.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was like that. And then, I was really nervous, and then they were telling everybody else, oh, you killed it there. You killed it there. I'm like, I'm going to die. Oh, no.
Yeah.
But now moving on, we move on to the next clip.
The next clip. Let's go, please.
This game was from a little while ago because Crimson Seed was on that Apocalypse Rabby. So she was actually cleansing a little bit from that. That recently got nerfed. So that can only proc on their own attack. Yeah. But right here's going to be another big Ultimate S3. Oh, no. Oh, that's more. So right now what we're looking at, folks, this is just straight up textbook control. Yeah.
So the right can't.
Yes.
Yes.
You casted it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad for units that you just never see.
I think the number one thing I really want to highlight, right, which
Yeah.
is probably something I've seen a lot of people dink you on, but
Yeah.
you are not an RTA player.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, for
Zero
somebody
games
like me,
is
I
not
stream and play this game mode every single day, right? I know exactly the flow. You got to keep up this flow. You got to stick with the pre-bans. Any turns that happen, you can skip, non-impactful turns. And like people are like, oh, he just kind of talked about this. I think for somebody who didn't play the game mode, you did great. You kept with the flow. You were able to gel with Shift, right? And I think you didn't get enough credit for that.
Yeah, this guy has 0 games.
I think the worst thing that I did was even mention that was an old clip. Because that was utilizing Crimson Seed tactics from the past where you can't do that anymore. So that was probably the worst thing that I did.
I don't know. I think putting it in context for the audience is the right move.
Yeah.
Not only that, it's smooth flowly. Even if it was a mistake, it's not like you lingered on it at all.
Oh yeah.
So you moved on.
I was trying to just move on.
It's not like the
as much
seed
as
face
possible,
saved them anyway. So.
Yeah, for the most part, half of you I feel like are more so RTA players, and then the other half was more so all right, how do I move away from RTA and try to bridge that gap? Bridge a gap in a different way, but Valky was talking about.
I'm becoming too addicted to RTA. It's starting to
Oh no, it's starting to happen.
He's playing it in his hotel.
I've lost all hope for myself.
He's got twice as many games this season as I do.
He is so addicted.
Do
to
not
RTA.
give him a phone. He'll start doing it right now.
Yeah, he's taking Valky's phone and he's just like,
you gave me it. He wanted to look at some units. They were sharing the phone between them. Next thing I know, hey, what are you doing? Why are you in queue against the legend player? What are you doing?
You were the one who told me to.
If Trap's watching, I was gonna say that was Prof piloting that account, by the way.
Yeah, how's it feel?
Come on. Just goes to show, some of the experience is not needed to be able to get us.
I mean, RTA is a little bit of a slippery slope. We've all probably been there at least once. I've been there too.
I've definitely boomed before.
Once you go crab, you never go back.
Yeah.
Have you even finished Advent yet?
Yes.
Moving on though. But moving on to the next clip, we'll go ahead and see right now.
Ongoing. The suspect is described as an adult male with an unusually large hand and fiery red hair. He may be seen traveling with an accomplice described as an adult male with long hair. Okay, I think I'm having sort of deja vu here. Wait, this just in, guys. 4 great nations have united.
Which nations?
I don't know. To take down a massive horde of wyverns that have been invading, including a nun from oh god, it's Clarissa. Homunculus from Tarunar and Lord City of Akin, and a supervisor from Nadalon. Eyewitnesses have reported that he has taken down one nation at a time.
Yep. Prof boy.
That was legitimately hilarious. I have not gone back and watched some of this stuff, but that was legitimately hilarious despite all the stuff. That was great.
So Prof boy, any explanations of how you're feeling? What was it like at that time?
I felt like a Cleave player.
wait.
Elaborate. Chat is by staring daggers at you right now.
At his lowest, his true self comes
my
up.
brain stopped processing the second. Because I was reading slightly ahead. The thing that didn't pop in my head was the screen could turn off. And when that happened, I was like,
Yeah, it's like when a Klee player runs their head into a Karina, you know?
Yeah, they're like,
hey, we love that.
Interesting.
Man, like a different take, especially like what we saw earlier, right? And like people's takes over time. If you guys saw the OCC, a lot of people were like, "Oh no, this is like an actual different type of challenge." Like, Fonzie, how did you feel going into that challenge?
I feel like I was being attacked with that jump scare.
Oh, because your team was the first one to go in too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was like, I wasn't sure what was gonna happen. I thought there were gonna be like some technical difficulty. So I'm like, oh, okay, let me just read this teleprompter, and then I'm just reading it, and then all of a sudden, kaboom! These like explosions and smoke, and I'm just like, woo! And like, you know, I jumped, and then all of a sudden, I hear all this laughter in the headset, and then I was like, oh no, did I mess up?
Yeah.
Well, yes.
I mean, yeah, with extra challenges and it was really interesting
Actually
to watch.
challenging, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna play the next clip.
Okay, the Wyvern Cup is in full swing, and our Epic 7 team has started the tournament strong. They won their first match against the heavily favored team from Hoochie, thanks to an impressive performance of our very own Vildra.
Yeah, and there you go. We didn't hear a lot of it, but for the most part, I think you kind of killed that. Honestly, this was the segment you really killed. Lights flashy, you're kind of like adding your own flavor to it and everything. But
yeah, no, I was knew going into that because I was the front runner at that point in the competition. I was just like, they're gonna throw me a massive curveball to try to like rubber band this somehow, and I was like, I have to be ready for it. Whatever it is, I have to be ready. And they're just like, what if we take away everything from you? And I'm just like, oh, so the assignment is read the teleprompter. There's no teleprompter. And I was just like, oh man, no, I don't know what to do here. So that was I think like the beginning of the slippery slope. That's kind of when I started to doubt myself. And obviously, if you've watched it, you know, didn't really come back from it. But we've talked about it. I know what I got to do moving forward. It's best not to dwell in the past anymore.
Yeah, just gotta move forward.
Yeah. Speaking of moving forward, we're gonna go into our last but not least highlight. It's a little bit of moving forward that we need to do here.
It feels like a draft difference almost from the word go, right?
Yeah,
I mean, the
absolutely.
pre-bans, you kind of read it. There was an opportunity. What are we doing? So off the pre-bans, you kind of called it.
The most clipped thing that we have here.
Look at this
the
man.
most clipped.
This man, the shame.
Shame. Highest view.
What are we doing? Okay. So through the challenge, right? They're like, okay, as a RT player and a Legend player, the thing that you're taught the most while playing on ladder, eyes on the screen, stare for artifact effects, stare for CR bar, notice the minute changes, right? Count the warhorn stacks, yada yada, do all of that. Okay, make eye contact with your partner. In your earpiece, they're like, oh, make sure you look at a camera. Okay, look at a camera, look at the screen, do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I got into this rhythm, and then 1, 2, oh, he has his hand out. Oh, we're going for a high five. And then the moment I notice his hand didn't bounce back, I'm like, oh no.
What are we doing?
And like and obviously Shift is a professional. He bails me out though. What are we doing? And I mean, ha, got me there. Like, what can you do at that point?
Yeah, no.
So
Turn it into a meme.
Shift is so smooth. Like he's just good, man. He's
Fall and Shift are both phenomenal.
Yeah, absolute professionals, man.
But they're not professionals alone. It's together, and I think that's what I was trying to say throughout the competition, and I was trying to highlight like casting is not a solo gig.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
That was
I think especially like seeing you guys now, like after the whole experience, kind of like talking to each other and everything else, bouncing off like ideas, etc. Like how overall, like what would you have to say like was your experience on OCC?
It was fun.
I think it was for most people, right? It was a once in a lifetime experience.
Yes.
Myself, right? If I just went back to doing business like I did before I became a streamer, like I would probably always remember it very, very fondly, right? If I keep being a streamer and keep doing content, I would always remember that as like the one event where I'm like, huh, maybe I shouldn't be laid back more. Maybe I should just be like, right? I should be like that guy more, right?
Yeah, no, like his reaction, that's kind of how I feel about it now too, because again, you're in this like unique scenario that doesn't come along often, and you know, I was just very nervous, obviously very disappointed in the days after with my performance, and then just to see the outpouring, the stuff that like you guys in the chat have said to me, like a lot of you guys have DM'd me, messaged me. I was just like, wow, okay, maybe like I should stand tall, stand proud, because there's a lot of like good things. Like Carr had a lot of wonderful things to say about it, and I was just like, yeah, you know what? No, like that's in the past. Like I said, we have to move forward now, and I was just again blown away by the community. Like, thank you guys so much for like all the kind words.
Steps to success.
Yes.
Steps to success. Hell yeah. Anything else from Fartsy, Lucent, or Divine?
I think for a lot of people, you could go to Anime Expo, you could go to a convention, you could go to any event you guys are hosting, and it'd be like the ultimate Epic 7 experience. But for me, as a normal guy who doesn't do content creation, like getting to sit here and just, you know, be you guys' friends was the best. Like, it was, it was nothing else.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I didn't know
this guy is amazing, by the way.
I didn't know this guy lived a state away from me. Yep. So now I get to hang out with him. I didn't know I'd find the coolest guy on the block rocking shades that equal his jazzy, smooth tone voice. I didn't know me and Valk would be sharing a bed. I didn't know that Teresa was gonna be maybe contact. Maybe
phrasing.
Phrasing.
Okay, they forgot a book the hotel room.
We'll cut from that.
They forgot a book.
Any other things like last
You can ask
before
on
we head
streams.
into our next segment from Lucent, small tidbits or Fartsy?
It was a very positive experience for me because I got to meet these guys also. I only knew Valk before this whole experience. Obviously, like, you know, I'm not like super energetic and everything, so it was like a personal challenge for me to try to like put myself out there and like try to improve on like, you know, the whole being energetic and less monotone, more like a caster type person. But you know, I'm glad that Valk and Divine Faker got it because they are like super amazing at whatever they're doing.
Yes.
Well, I think a lot of that stuff that they said was true, but I think the thing that rung true the most was just be more you. I still think the most exceptional part of you is you still.
Well, thank you.
Yes,
Wisdom.
Everyone here. But as we go on, Lucent, anything?
All I was going to say is just it was a fantastic event. I had a ton of fun. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Pretty much the same thing Valky said. Just, yeah, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Yeah, there were some stumbles that were made, but hey, it was all in all a very, very wonderful and a very, very educational experience.
Yeah.
That's what was fun about it.
We were all like terrified and felt like we were all in it together. Like we were all super nervous, and it was just like you would think it's like, oh, all this stuff, but everyone's like, hey man, chin up, you got this. Like
And it's the perfect timing because we know you guys are liking to be together, but now it's time to split you guys up again.
Why do you do this?
All right, it is time to move on into our next segment. Luka, please.
So we know that you can cast, but now we're gonna find out if you can draw. Okay?
Oh no.
So I have these whiteboards
I could
with
answer
your
that
name
for you.
in the back of it. Okay, and what's gonna happen is I'm going to give you a prompt. And you're gonna draw whatever that prompt is in a minute. And then chat.
Sometimes it's time to score again,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh.
Chat, get ready to score again.
This is so rough.
All
where
right,
chat
bringing out
comes
the
in.
artist arm.
We're gonna do 2 groups. Okay, you're gonna pick one from the cup. That will be your number. The first group will be numbers 1 through 3. The second group will be 4 through 6.
I'll even get the pick. Oh, thank you.
Okay? And how this is gonna work is their names are on the back of their whiteboards. When the time is up, I'm gonna collect the first group's whiteboards. I'm gonna shuffle them up. Okay, chat? So that you won't know whose whiteboard is whose.
Ooh.
So no picking favorites. Only your favorite drawing.
Yeah, see, now it's blind draw now.
Yeah, blind draw. So the prompt is.
Wait, for which group?
1, 2,
It's
3.
gonna be the same
Oh,
prompt.
okay.
Because it's
Oh, I get it. I understand.
Yeah,
Wait,
okay.
so we all joined simultaneously, and then we'll be
Yes.
judging in 2 groups?
Yes.
Okay.
So your first prompt is to draw your favorite hero, and your time starts now.
members. You know, they had their favorite heroes. They talked about them earlier, and it will be what it is.
Fun fact, I think I'm the only person that didn't actually do that.
Oh, is it? I don't remember. But then, I mean, now hopefully your drawing skills will be able to show up for that, right?
Oh, by the way,
Look at the seriousness.
our winner will be receiving an Arky plush. So there's quite a lot on the line, if I do say so myself.
Hold on, we getting serious out here.
We have 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Almost there.
We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down, please.
Everyone mark this down. Divine, I see you. Take your marker down.
Okay. So
I gotta pick up my eraser.
who has
All
numbers
right.
1, 2, and 3?
1,
2,
3. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I have
Two.
3 hours of sleep on a full bladder. This is not a
Oh,
great
no.
time for me.
You got this.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna mix
If
it
we
up. We're
can-
gonna mix it up.
Yeah, if we can go back to the camera towards. Yes, there we go.
My drawing is so bad.
Okay. Oh my. Okay.
I'm sorry. It's so great. Everyone's reactions. Look
Make sure we get zoomed in here.
Ready? We're gonna have our first.
All right, guys. Number
Number
what-
one.
Well, we say number one.
We'll say 1. Okay.
We'll say this is number 1.
Focus.
Go back.
almost
All right, there you
over.
go. All right, guys. Who is it? What is this drawing?
Hatsume. Maid? Did somebody say maid?
Yeah, somebody said
Super
maid.
Maid.
Someone said
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Someone
Okay.
said
Top
CML.
Thank you, camera team.
Okay, that's
All
number
right,
1.
there you go. That's number 1.
Number 2.
Here comes number 2.
Oh
With
my
love, with
god,
love.
that is.
Ahoy!
Ahoy.
Plan, exactly. It's plan. P
Oh,
flag.
there we go. There we go. That's 2.
F captain.
Number 3.
And there you go. It's the last one here.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even know what this one is.
I don't know.
Slow.
Curly hair.
Curly hair with hammer.
Is it? I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's probably what I
Okay.
think it is.
3.
But yes, guys. So which number? Here, I can hold one for you too.
Okay, 2.
Yeah, you hold on. This one. Wait, what's 1, 2, 3? There's 1, 2, 3. Which one was the best, guys? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Let's move it a little bit more. There you go. All right, guys.
That's where it got good at this one.
1 is top left, right? 2
So
is
far,
bottom.
3. So far, 3. So this one, the one with the little stars on it. Oh, now picture 2's number winning. Number winning. Winning on YouTube. Picture 1's winning on YouTube. Wait, how long is it supposed to go until?
30 like
Need somebody to tank you out?
Twitch polls.
Twitch polls. I see people putting in their numbers. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can end.
Alright, so on YouTube, picture number 3 wins.
3.
But on Twitch so far, looks like picture number 1 wins.
Okay. So now we've narrowed it down.
So we narrowed it down. I'm dropping this one out. And we can assume, based off the number of votes, that I'm guessing picture number 1 won.
Picture number
Is
1.
what I'm guessing, yeah. 1 or 2,
Okay.
1 or 2.
1 or 2.
Choose your last ones. Oh crap.
1, 2.
And the person who fell out actually was it's Valky.
I'm for it.
R.I.P. Valky. It's okay.
Okay, what's
I
it look like?
understood. You didn't draw a Epic 7 character.
You may or may not have drawn a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers.
2 now.
2. Oh,
The
okay.
polls are finished. And it looks like across all boards now. So picture number 1 won.
Okay.
Picture number 1.
And picture number 1 was Fart Pancake.
Congratulations, Fart Pancakes, for winning the first group.
For winning group 1. Okay, now group 2, please.
Group 2, be ready, be swift.
What number?
Here we go.
That's
Let me
fine.
give these to you.
Okay.
That's you too.
So, I'm gonna
Oh, God.
shuffle.
It looks like a doll.
And shuffle without
Luka's
touching
shuffling.
the
Don't worry, guys.
picture so it doesn't mess them up. Okay.
Amazing jars that we have here today. I wish there was an artist here to let you guys know.
1.
Oh my God!
Number 1.
Number 1 is pretty good.
Now we're in HD.
That one was pretty good.
But now we're HD.
I've got it figured out.
Oh, cover. There you go.
Number 2.
Hold on.
And
Last
finally.
but not least, number, are you supposed to be anonymous? Anonymous-ish, alright?
Yeah. 3.
There you go. Who that?
I wouldn't. Oh my, I know.
I know who's each. I know who each of them.
Let him cook.
Actual let him cook.
So pictures.
So going back now, here, I'll help you hold one again.
Number 3.
Number 3 is right here.
Number 1. Number 2.
Wait, which one?
Yeah.
Number 1. Number 2.
And then number 3, guys. So make sure to choose your favorite from these. So far, it looks like on Epic 7's YouTube, picture 1 is currently winning, which is the one right.
Yeah.
I have
I'm
like a
shaking,
plan.
I'm shaking.
That
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
You see my finger, guys?
Well, you're definitely gonna need your pen back.
Picture 1, picture 1. Oh my God, looks like picture 1's winning by a landslide on Twitch. Oh my gosh, make sure to get your votes in. Vote is about to end in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not an actual 5 count, but picture 1 wins on almost both, pretty much both. Yeah, so I'd say picture 1 wins all together. And who won on the second group?
So second group was Sue. Okay.
Sue wins.
Yes.
So both Artsy and Sue.
Oh, wait, he gave me another. Is that yours now? I don't know. I too.
You could erase it. You could draw at double the speed.
So now, to
Take my
determine
will.
our winner, chicken dinner.
Oh no. Am I against?
My bladder's too full for this.
We go fast.
We'll go fast. The last thing you'll do for today.
Okay. Our final prop. I mean, you saw where we went with who was your favorite.
True.
So now, your least favorite unit is the next prompt. Okay, on your marks, get set, go.
But you want to do it? You said you didn't know who your favorite was. Who was it?
Oh, mine is Chloe just because she only has one goal, and that's just be a queen in a maid cafe. And I'm like, okay, respect it.
Respect. Working girl, you know.
Queen things.
It's literally
Big
it.
hammer.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my least favorite is, I think my
This
stream
one's
chat
so
knows
bad.
this, Angelica of Light. Because
AOL.
why does she exist?
This is like pretty. bad.
Immune to stun, push,
Oh, man.
skill null.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
let's not forget dispel, silence, unbuffable. Oh wait, you can build it with effectiveness. Silence on
20 seconds on
S1.
the clock.
She's pretty good
Left.
at speed too.
Wait, is that why you were pre-banning her?
You sound kind of upset,
Yes.
Prof.
And also, she could carry book because she's a mage.
I know because
10,
she needed that.
9, 8,
You like that plus
7,
7
Remember when she used that?
6,
Be quiet.
when she used
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
I could not figure out how I wanted to approach this. Yours is probably way better.
For the Arky plushie,
For
guys.
all the marbles, hold on, I need to.
Oh my.
I need to.
Those two are so good.
Mine is so bad, bro. Mine is so bad.
Those are so good.
Okay, okay.
Oh my god.
Say less. Say less.
So, number 1, numero uno.
Here, I'll grab number 2 for you.
I think.
And now we are demonetized.
The rat.
The absolute worst hit.
Did you have the comment?
Check that. Check that out.
Number 2.
Curse.
Oh,
Was that
I hate that.
Wait, UI update? I missed that one.
Is that the armpit hair?
My man's going
Bro, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to draw.
Alright, so number
I just know I hate this girl.
With Milky Cream, and number 2 with Stealth. Guys, which picture wins? You have one chance to crown someone who's gonna get an RT
smell
plushie. Is it gonna be Suzumiya or Fart Pancakes? We don't know which one. Actually, we know. You guys
We know.
You guys don't know. You guys are unaware.
Is it gonna be the rat or feet? Pick one.
Oh no.
What feet?
It's the one with the unfortunate name skill.
Oh no. Yeah, so far, I mean, looks like that. Picture number 1 is winning. We'll see.
No, I just didn't know what to draw. You got this.
Yeah.
I love the face in number 2 though. Actually, number 1.
Yeah, no.
Where is the comma? This is the time to
Don't point
question.
it out.
That's the face of kiss my feet.
Alright.
Yeah, for those who don't know,
Only flans.
that one is obviously Shu, which is number.
And then this is
number 1.
my absolutely terrible rendition
Okay.
of
The
And
votes
then
are
once-
in.
Yeah, the votes are in.
And the winner was Shu. And the artist of this beautiful picture was Fart Pancakes.
Congratulations to Fart Pancakes, she'll be winning an Archie. And now that
Not this
is-
one. Not this
Yeah,
one.
not this one.
Brand new one.
Yeah,
Brand new one.
No,
Brand
mine.
new one.
Fresh from the pack. But other than that, that is all the time
Yeah.
that we have for today. One thing that I want to tell you guys though, you guys will be able to catch at least 2 of these people tomorrow in the Commanders Cup featuring Genocide as a host, which is Valky and Divine Faker. So make sure to tune out tomorrow. That'll be happening at 8 p.m. PST. So make sure to tune out for that. They'll be casting, showing off their skills of what happened in SEC. But
Also, make sure exclamation point giveaway.
the
Enter
giveaway's
into
still
the
there.
giveaway for.
You guys could still win.
Yeah, you chat. You could win.
You.
But yeah, so make sure. Other than that, though, any last words, guys? Any last words?
No, I just wanted to thank you guys for putting everything together.
Yes.
Mashuu, I know specifically you've been worked to the bone. You're a real
This guy's a
sick
workhorse.
too, bro. We're just doing what we can to help you out. You know, I really appreciate everything you've done for us.
Lucas Fitzer.
Oh, of course, Luka.
Yes.
CMT
Yes, no.
production as well.
Thank you so much.
For all that talk about loving strong women, huh? Deny her all at the end.
Thank you so much. Thank you, community, again.
Alright, yeah, once again, thank you guys for coming on out, for watching it. Make sure to tune out for tomorrow and the other one, which will be happening later. You guys will hear all about it. And that is it from us, and we'll see you guys next time.
Can I try out your glasses?
No.
Tomorrow.
No. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.